Gotta love sunset, even though it's also coyote time. You know, it takes a little bit of work to really follow the idea that growth and transformation happen, and sometimes we're just lucky enough to be in the room. Sometimes, come on, pups, good dogs. Sometimes my sessions with people are just me holding space, projecting energy, working in the astral plane, and I don't say a word the whole session. It took me a while to get used to that because I had this like accountability. I have this streak in me that's like the accountability police, which is if people come to see me, I need to do something. I need to give them something. I need to fix something. I need to provide a tool. Or, I'm not being in integrity, etc. And probably underneath that was ego too, which is, of course, I can help everybody in every situation all the time. If they come to me, that's my responsibility. But I do think of my early teachers and my spiritual parents, and I would lay on a massage table and Walter would sit next to me in silence, and I would go on something close to a psychedelic trip with a 70-year-old man, 70 plus, while I'm in my 20s, without a word, without touching. And when it was over, I swear the bones in my face had moved. People noticed it too. My friends, occasionally when they came over, not that they occasionally noticed, they came over occasionally, and they always would say something like, "Holy crap, go look in the mirror." And what exactly happened, I can't tell you to this day, except it was energy. And they also taught me, Walter and Marta. I was very hyper, I'm a very active person, and back then I used to not be able to sit still. I would just sort of pace. And unless I ran 10 miles that day and lifted weights for 2 hours, that kind of thing. And Walter would catch me, or Marta, and they go, "Whoa, you're getting a download." Like they could see that energy coming in, and I felt it, but I would ignore it because I didn't think it was valid. I didn't think it was real. I didn't really even know what it was. And they would say, "Just sit down." I would sit down in their living room. They're talking to other people. They're doing things. They're pulling out their radionics machine. And I would just sit there and just go somewhere or be taken somewhere. And then I'd come back and they'd all smile and laugh and want some tea, want a cookie. And no questions asked because it wasn't words. It was pure freaking energy from source. Wow. And that kind of ruined me because the New Age was completely uninteresting to me after that. And it wasn't until I met my teacher, my current teacher, that I was able to find a practice again that was that sitting in silence and your entire galactic system changes. So why couldn't I be that for other people? Be that one who is there when they're getting a download or assists in a download happening. It took me a while to get to be okay with that, and I'm really happy I'm able to do it and get off my ego and my anxiety about it. Because when that happened with me, the people who have allowed me to connect on that incredible beyond words level, because they were there, and that somehow facilitated what was happening. Maybe their energy, maybe it was soothing to me, maybe they were the liaison, the connector between Source and me in the silence. I am so grateful and thankful to myself that I was able to and am able to back off from the capitalist pressure of give them something for their money, something, material, viable, visible, advice, a tool, a something, Well, this is really something, but there's no measure and no description for it. Wow, look at that sky, huh? I think this is my favorite time of day. I also love dawn.